And hello, my fellow nerds out there. This is Oracle Richie, and welcome back once again to DDLC Blue Skies. So, last time we finished off the Sayori route. Yep, that's right, we're done. We finished one route of the game, and there's still, I want to say, 3 others that we haven't done yet. I mean, I can only see 3 people here, but I'm pretty sure there should be another one, like one specifically for Monica. But I wanted to play this game again because I wanted to finish the other 2 routes. And I am a man of my word. I always try to finish games as much as I can, like 100%ing them and all that. So, I think hitting new game would probably be the best bet. So, I will see you guys at the poem segment. Right. So here we are at the poem segment. So last time we did Sayori's route. So we basically did 3 poems for Sayori, and that's what got us started on her route. So, this time, I would like to go to Natsuki's route. So, because, I'm always doing it in order. So, Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri. It's always from right to left, I guess. So, if I remember right, Sayori, like, Natsuki, like, simple words. Like, I think, pretty sure jump is one of them. Yeah. So, I kind of wanted to get through her route as well, because I'm pretty certain the other 2 or 3 routes are different. So I'll see you guys out. So I'll skip ahead and I'll see you guys after this and see if any different dialogue has changed. All right, there we go. Finally, that took so long to do. Richie, fancy meeting you here. Yeah, what a coincidence, huh? Okay, so this seems to be the same dialogue as before, so I'll just skip ahead to the sharing. Wait, hold up, there's a new scene. Okay, I forgot there's a new scene. I forgot that depending on the poem you write, you get a different scene in like the first act. I honestly keep forgetting that. I don't know why I keep forgetting that. It's a basic bread and butter of this entire game. I approach her, caught her curious. Hey, something wrong? Freaking Monica. She moved my stuff again. I spent all this time organizing my collection and she comes in and ruins it. As she complains, Natsuki carefully slides boxes and stacks of books across the shelf. Once they're arranged in an orderly fashion, she turns around to face me. Do you have my manga? Oh yeah, here, let me get it. I quickly retrieve the book Natsuki lent me yesterday and hand it to her. She examines the cover of the pages and looking for any sort of damage. After finding nothing, she slides the novel into its rightful place in one of the boxes. Told you I'd take care of my manga. Yeah, don't let it get to your head. You still need to pass the quiz before we can start the next one. You were serious? What? You thought I was joking? Here at the Literature Club, we take reading very seriously. Now sit down and get ready. Alright. I sit down in a desk while Natsuki sits parallel from me. Alright, first question. Which girl ends up falling down the stairs in chapter 7? I didn't really get that far. The expression goes over Natsuki's face honestly scares me a little. But how did you not finish? The first volume is like the shortest out of all of them. I'm sorry. I was working on my poem for most of the night, so I didn't have time to read it. Natsuki's expression changes from anger to disbelief. Your poem? Yeah, I put some effort into it. Natsuki eyeballs me suspiciously before sighing. Fine. I guess we can read it here. But your poem better be really good. Yeah. I have little experience with writing in general, much less poems. So I fear that Natsuki will only get angry with me once she sees my lackluster writing abilities. But that's a problem we'll deal with later. Right now, I have to finish volume 1 of her Fae Girls. Natsuki heads to the closet and retrieves the novel once again. She comes back, manga in hand, and points to the floor. We're gonna sit there. What? Why? Because it's a lot easier than trying to read in chairs. That doesn't really make any sense. Just do it, okay? No need to argue over every little thing. I wasn't arguing. I stopped myself short when I realized I'm probably just getting on Natsuki's nerves. If possible, I'd like to try to avoid making her angry. I mean, alright. Aw. I sit down next to Natsuki while she hands me the novel. I flip open to the part where I left off, but Natsuki speaks up before I can begin. You only got that far? Well, I may have watched some anime last night too. Natsuki furrows her eyebrows at me. I quickly start reading this to avoid another scolding. Still, does this, Does this have, like, an overarching plot of some sort? Of course it does, dummy. What do you think What, you think I don't have good taste? I have standards, you know. Hey, I never said I didn't think that you had good taste. It's just... nothing has really happened yet. It's just one... It's just one offside story so... It's just one offside story so far. Well, that's just to help you get to know the characters. Like the chapter where they're at the shopping mall, it gives you a better idea of what of which each of the girls is like, and each of the girls like and don't like. Or I can't read. Look at that! A guy who can't read very well goes into a literature club. How do you think it ends up? There's an overarching plot, but the first volume is more like an introduction to the characters. I've read the entire series, so I do know what happens. Alright, yes, I'll take your word on it. You sure do like this series, don't ya? Yeah, it's one of my favorites. I can see why. It does have a lot of baking in it. It does, yeah. Coincidence? Don't get the wrong idea. I didn't start baking just because of this manga. Don't worry, I believe you. Not. Well, I guess that at least explains Natsuki's interest in baking. She is really good at it, though. So it's not like it's a bad thing. We continued reading for a while before I reached the end of the novel. As I close the book, Natsuki snatches it from my hands and heads for the closet. She places the novel in a rightful spot and digs around for the second volume. So, did you enjoy it? Yeah, I did, actually. It's a bit slow right now, but if what you say is true, it'll start getting good in the second volume. Speaking of which, Natsuki probably holds the second volume. Let's get started. Wait, already? Okay, everyone! It's time to share poems. If that isn't good timing, I don't know what is. Seriously? We were just about to start the second one. Well, you can always read it tomorrow, can't you? Fine. Natsuki, defeated, puts her manga back in the closet and retrieves her poem. I grab mine from my bag as well. By the way, you did remember to write a poem, right? Don't worry, I'm not much of a slacker. I got it right here in my bag. I riffle through some of my straight papers and pull out the page I wrote my poem on. Alright, so this is all the same dialogue, so let's get into sharing. Alright, it's going in order again. Should be fine. Definitely most comfortable sharing with Sayori first. She's my good friend after all. You said this is your first poem, right? Yeah, why? It impressed me. Especially for your first poem. Maybe this really is the place for you. Come on, it's not that good. I mean, it's not like I'm used to writing poems or anything. But thanks, I guess. Don't be so hard on yourself, Richie. Everyone has to start from somewhere. You're already off to a good start. Anyway, I guess I can show you mine now. Don't expect too much though, I'm not very good at this. Well, what will we find out? Okay, Dear Sunshine. Yep, and we've read this poem already. It's still a pretty good poem nonetheless. I actually do like the last line though, just, I want breakfast. It's like the same vibe as, I want waffle fries. Well, what do you think? I hesitate to answer. It's not it was a bad poem, in fact it was great. I'm just really inexperienced with poetry, especially feedback. It's really you. What's that supposed to mean? As in the poem just reminds me of you? Made me feel really good inside. Really? Yeah, I had no idea what to expect, as this is my first time reading your poetry. But the way this was written, I don't know. It feels really wholesome and cheery. Like you are. I also really like the last line. Trust you of all people to include breakfast in their poems. Hey, I was eating when Sarah started speaking immediately, as if she accidentally let something slip. Oh, so you wrote this poem this morning? Huh? No. Well, maybe. I forgot to write it last night. Well, at least we know where your inspiration comes from. Eggs and toast. Well, I suppose if it sounds silly, but it works, then it isn't silly. Either way, thanks for showing me your poem, Sayori. It was really good. I'm happy you think so. Anyway, next time I won't forget. Tomorrow's will be even better. I'll hold you to that. Alright, You know, I kind of, well, I kind of do want to go out of order, but let's continue going in order. Let's go Natsuki next. Hmm. Earth to Natsuki? What? Hey, don't make it seem like I'm spacing out. Just, okay, let's start with what I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads the poem again. Actually, never mind. I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Then what's the point in sharing it all? Don't literature clubs, like, share constructive criticism or something? No, it's just... Natsuki fails to come back with a follow-up. He's obviously uncomfortable about something. But from what I've seen, it's certainly not giving out criticism. Hey, this is my first time sharing my poems too. It's a bit uncomforting for all of us, yeah, but we should still try to help each other. It's not that. I feel more comfortable if your poem was really bad. I could be like, not bad, but here's what a real poet looks like. But, oh. I understand what she means now. She's uncomfortable because she likes my poem and doesn't know how to compliment me. I get what you mean. Natsuki looks relieved at my statement. Can I see your poem now? Ugh, fine. Only because Monika's gonna make me either way. Sometimes. Okay, yeah. So I'm pretty sure we read this one. I'm pretty sure I say that a lot. Like, okay, it's like I'm pretty sure that as we go on, the poems will become different each time. Told you hate it. Actually, I like it. What? Don't just say that because I'm a girl. Be honest. What? No, this has nothing to do with you being a girl. I genuinely like the poem. R really? Yeah, it's simple but still pretty effective. Finally, someone who gets it. People in high school think poetry has to be so formal and vague. But they don't realize that simple writing is just as effective, if not more. The reader shouldn't have to search for the meaning, that's just stupid. Besides, the simpler the writing, the more emphasis on wordplay. Like how I made most of the lines start with some. Yeah, I noticed that. Made the last couplet seem more powerful. Yes, that's exactly what I was going for. Well, good job then. Didn't expect that from the youngest in the club, did ya? Yeah, I guess not. Right, Yuri. Hmm. Yuri stares at the poem. Mid-passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Is everything okay? Oh goodness, sorry. I don't know what I want to convey, but I need to find the right words. I understand, take your time. Okay, I know what I want to say. Do you have any prior writing experience? To be honest, not really. Is it that obvious? I don't mean to be rude, but I guess it might be after reading through it. So it's that bad. No! Did I just raise my voice? No, I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. Couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we haven't really gotten anywhere. Yuri seems to be incredibly introverted. It must take her a long time to warm up to new people. Don't worry about it. We all start somewhere, right? What were you saying? Right, I just noticed a few qualities consistent with newer writers that showed up in your poem. Perhaps what stands out the most is that you've tried very hard to make the structure of this poem your very own. And that's okay, but if the first poem you've written, it might be prudent to consider more traditional structures, couplets, sonnets, haiku, and the like. Alright, let's see what Monica has to say. You shouldn't be thinking like that. Yeah, I was just joking. Kind of. Yeah, this seems to be the same, but see if anything changes. I hand my poem over to Sai. Don't grade me too harshly. He'll be fine. I watch nervously as she quickly scans through my poem. Mm-hmm. It's a nice poem, Richie. Huh? You think? Mm-hmm. Although I'd have to say it's a lot cuter than something I would have expected out of you. Is it that bad? No, of course not. It's just something that I would have thought Natsuki would write, for instance. She's a good writer, so you should take that as a compliment. I see. I don't know, I guess I guess I was in a cutesy sort of mood or something. So you do? So you have a cute side as well. Well, I... That's not what I was trying to say. I mean, that... I meant that I was thinking about more cheery stuff. Or something. I get it. But still, have you ever read anything by Shel Silverstein? He sounds familiar. Maybe when I was a kid? My mom used to take me to the library when I was little, so... Well, he wrote a lot for children, so I wouldn't be surprised if you did. If you did. He's famous for using simple words and conversation tones to tell all sorts of stories. His poems are a variety of different lengths and cover a range of different emotions. They can be funny, endearing, sad. Even though most people think of him as a children's author and poet, many of his works express universal views of the world. He actually wrote some black comedy as well. So, so you could say he was pretty good at subverting expectations. Interesting. So is Natsuki kind of like that then? You could say that. She's not quite the Renaissance man that Silverstein is, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They may seem easy enough to read on the surface, but they can pack a lot of meaning in very few words. I see. It's definitely a type of poem that's fun to explore. Yeah, I'm sure I'll end up doing a lot of different things before I settle on my own style. And it'll still take a while before I'm completely comfortable sharing my writing. It's perfectly fine. In fact, I'd probably be more surprised if you immediately started writing in your own style. Most people go through the same process that you're going through right now. Trying new things is the best way to find the kind of style that suits you, after all. Anyway, when you talk to everybody about it, naturally they'll be a bit biased towards their own kind of styles. After all, I know I am. But don't force yourself to write the same way just because someone else wants you to. You try to focus on what you want to do. Okay, so... Yeah, this seems to be the same dialogue as before. Alright. And... it's the same... Yep, same poem here. I'll just skip ahead. Okay, so I'm at this choice now. We talked about having Sayori last time. Let's go Monica. I feel like we have to pick Monica for the rest of them, right? I honestly don't know what to do in this situation. I quickly glance over to Monica. Monica nods at me and approaches the two girls. Yuri and Natsuki, this is... She clears her throat. Is it just me, or did her confident persona seem to waver a bit? This is no way to act in our club. Monica does seem sort of disoriented. She's probably not used to such confrontation. You're kind of setting a bad example, and Richie's probably really uncomfortable right now. Not to mention that there's really no reason for this argument to be happening. But Monica! No, I can't have this in the club. Are you kidding me? Don't you see how Yuri is treating me? She's being a massive jerk right now. There's so much reason for this argument. Excuse me, Natsuki, but it's actually your own toxic behavior that led to this. Yuri really emphasizes the toxic a bit. Toxic behavior? What are you talking about? Are you even listening to yourself? This is exactly when no one wants to be your... Enough! Monica seems to have gone over herself and now looks livid. You guys are supposed to be friends, aren't you? It's so foolish how you two are acting. Don't you have any consideration for the other club members? You're even making Richie uncomfortable. Yuri, didn't you say yourself you wanted to make him feel as welcome as possible? What happened to that? I didn't mean to make him feel that way. And don't forget Sayori. She always acts in everyone's best interest. Well, you two act like this? I wasn't trying to do anything either. I'm just being honest. Yuri is... Let me finish, Natsuki. I would ask you to please reconsider the way you're treating one another. You guys are obviously talented with your own writing skills, and you both have unique aspects in your writing styles. That's what makes you guys special. To be fair, I'm obviously not good with handling situations like this, but... There's a sudden pause for a minute and decided to break the silence. I agree with Monica. Fighting will only cause everyone to split apart, and to be honest, I really like it here, and I believe if there's any resentment held over over it, it just won't be the same. Both girls are speechless. Yuri is the first to speak. I'm just going to make some tea. Natsuki remains silent and takes a seat, only to stare into nothingness. I sat next to Sayori. Man, I can see why she's president. Yeah, she is pretty great. Even though she doubts herself, I think she handled that pretty well. Mm-hmm. Maka seems like such a genuine and sweet girl. Hopefully I'll be able to properly get to know her during the school year. Wow, okay, that was vastly different dialogue. I love looking at the new dialogue options. They're so cool. Okay, everyone, it's just about time for us to leave. Alright, so I'm guessing this is going to be the same dialogue, so I'll see you guys in a bit. Oh, manga. Right, there we go. Just a few days and never... Yep, this is the same. Should I just click the skip button? Oh wait, it does. Okay, wait. I have it set so it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't skip any unseen text. So I can just skip ahead. All right, there we go. Here we go. So you ready? Huh? Oh, right. I wasn't expecting Natsuki to want to start reading so quickly. Not that I wasn't looking forward to it. Well, let's get going. All right, I'll follow you. Natsuki excitedly walks over to the closet as I trail behind her. You're gonna love this volume, Richie. All the overarching plot you've been one finally... Monica! What, something wrong? I glanced inside the closet and immediately noticed the problem. All of Natsuki's boxes are sitting on the top shelf. Did you move all my stuff again? About that, the teacher got mad because of how much room your stuff was taking up and moved it around. I was going to try and put it back, but I didn't have enough time this morning. Sorry. Ugh, that's just great. Natsuki attempts to reach for the top shelf with little success. She moves around some of the school supplies on the lower shelves to make room. There, that's plenty of room. I'm moving these back down. I noticed a collapsible stool hanging on the side of the closet wall. Here, use this. I take the stool off the wall and hand it to Natsuki, who quickly props it up and hops on. The stool is just barely high enough to allow Natsuki to retrieve one of her boxes. She uses her fingertips to inch the box towards the edge of the shelf. Once she gets a good grip on it, she quickly hops off the stool. See? Easy. Natsuki holds up the box triumphantly before placing it on one of the lower shelves. Do you want me to get the rest of them? Can you handle it myself? I just need something taller. Natsuki pokes her head out of the closet and scans the room. All the chairs are attached to desks, so it'd be impossible to get them into the closet. Aha! She heads to the teacher's desk and retrieves a computer chair sitting behind it. I watch as she wheels it into the closet and proudly hops on. Aww. I told you I didn't need your help. I'm perfectly capable of doing this on my own. What? Since the computer chair is on wheels, it swivels from side to side as Natsuki stands on it. Yeah, honestly, I would know that kind of difficulty because like I've stood on a few computer chairs before. It's very hard to keep your balance on them as a kid. Steady. Natsuki clearly doesn't want any help, so I just idle in the doorway of the closet and watch. She strategically grabs the box and places it on the lower shelves. Ah, there it is. Natsuki pulls Parfait Girl's box set off the shelf. She then opens the box and digs around it with one, and while around in it with one, and while holding the box in the other. What? Suddenly, the chair starts to give under Natsuki's feet. Yeah! I rush over to Natsuki, placing my hands in the back of the chair and propping my foot under one of the wheels. Luckily, I managed to steady the chair and prevent Natsuki from falling off. It's different. Usually she falls off and hits us on the head or something. The manga, on the other hand, the box. I feel books shower down on my head and my back, and the hardcover is leaving a painful bruise. Natsuki quickly jumps off the chair. God, look what you did, idiot. I did? You made me drop the books everywhere. You would have fallen off the chair if I didn't save you. I would have been fine. Natsuki turns back to the closet as if reflecting on the events that just occurred. When she turns back, she lowers her head. Okay, maybe you did help me from falling. So, thanks. You're welcome. Now we should probably clean this mess up. We both get on our knees and begin cleaning the spilled manga novels. Luckily, none of them got damaged in the fall. There were only around 15 or so books, so we finished fairly quickly. Once everything is back in the box, Natsuki puts the box back on the shelf, but not before I snag the second volume. Still want to read? I hold the book up. The expression Natsuki makes is priceless, and I can't help but smile. Aww. All in all, I'm pretty satisfied with this manga. Natsuki was right. It gets really good in the second volume. I was right, wasn't I? Yep, that was pretty good. Told you so. Oh, look how happy she is. Okay, everyone. It's time to share poems again. I sigh. Guess we'll read some more later. You sound like you're excited. I am. I give Natsuki away before heading back to my seat and grabbing my poem. Alright, same order as last time. Let's do this. Oh, I really like this one, Richie. Better than yesterday's, huh? Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both. That's not very helpful, you know. Sorry. Probably not the best person to get feedback from. Monica once told me it's impossible to really rate a poem because they're so subjective. So I just judge poems through my heart. I guess I look for how the poem makes me feel. I hope that helps. Or sort of. I guess some feedback is better than none at all, right? Right. Speaking of feedback, do you want to read my poem now? Sure. Bottles. Okay, so this is the same poem as before. Like, I don't know. What do you guys think about some of these poems? Like, some of the original poems they make for mods are really interesting. Wow, Shiori. I didn't expect this at all. Did you really write this? Of course I did. Remember I said I'd write the best poem ever yesterday. Oh, here it is. Alright, let's go Natsuki next. There wasn't any other new dialogue, so let's just skip ahead. Natsuki reads my poem. By now, she had to have read it at least twice. Is everything okay? Alright? Huh? Oh, yeah. Natsuki looks down at my poem. It's good. Okay, really good. There, I said it. Then what's the problem? This wasn't how it was supposed to go. I was supposed to be the pro. You were supposed to write like me. Instead, you just... Natsuki's voice trails off. Natsuki, I do write like you. Huh? My style is heavily influenced by yours. Did you not notice that before? Natsuki reads my poem once more. Her face turns red as she reads, and once she finishes, she looks down at the floor. Natsuki, I don't think you give yourself enough credit. Not only is your poetry really good, but you also fight against the trend of normal poetry and you fight hard. That alone is pretty impressive. Don't sell yourself short. You are the pro. I'm just trying to live up to your skill level. Natsuki takes a moment to digest what I just said. Really? Aww, she looks so upset. Really? Thanks. No problem. Now let's see your poem. Yeah, sure. I don't get it. Ooh, wait. Wait, is this the... See, I don't get why people will hate on good rhymes. They act like it's dumb and waste their time. Oh wait, I think we read this before. Yeah, we did. So, what do you think? I mean, it's well written at least. Not sure how I should confront Natsuki about this. But say that she still holds a grudge from yesterday would be an understatement. God forbid Yuri sees this poem. Well, that's a given. But yeah, you could say I was inspired. Yeah, so, same dialogue as before. Oh wait, there's some new dialogue. Wait, I can't skip this one, huh? Shut it. But you know, I'm glad that we share a similar writing style at least. It's cool to talk to someone who, well, gets me. I've been enjoying sharing with you. So consider yourself lucky. Alright, I will. I'll be looking forward to tomorrow. Same here. Alright, let's see what Yuri and Monica have to say. Oh, here we go. Let's say one day Natsuki asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You've kind of put me on the spot here. Shoot. Right, I forgot about this. I honestly forgot that you gotta go on Natsuki's route. She'll ask about Natsuki walking home with you instead of Yuri. Because like, I know that if I pick, I know that in the Sayori route you have to pick Sayori because if you ensure that you will walk with her every single day, then if you don't, then it'll walk home with them if asked, and it will just like it will fuel her depression unless I checked because we did a route literally earlier, so I don't know. I think I should save it this choice just be on the safe side in case something bad happened. Like, should I say I would walk home with Natsuki anyway? I'm so sorry, Sayori. I'm so sorry. Walking home with Natsuki, huh? Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? I mean, I think I would be afraid of what she'd do to me if I turned her down. Isn't she cute and fun to be around? I guess so, yeah. You admitted it. But this has nothing to do with what I just said. Besides, what's the point of speculating about something that's never going to happen? I don't know. I guess I just like to think about how different things could be. Why though? Even if I did walk with her, it's not like you'd be replaced or anything. We'd still be friends, right? Suri looks distant. I guess. The conversation trails off and I'm left feeling awkward. Why would she ask a question like that? I don't know. Does walking home with me really mean that much to her? If it does, then I guess I shouldn't take it away from her. Suri and I part ways without saying another word. Alright. Home. The response. I'm alone as usual. Okay, yeah, there we go. Oh man. I'm the last one here. Oh, don't worry about it. Everyone's late from time to time. Besides, you've been working hard, so I think you deserve some slack. Right? Right, it's the same dialogue as before, so... Just keep her voice up quiet. Alright. Hey, you! Oh, there we go. Eh? I look and see Natsuki standing next to me. Well, don't just sit there. We don't have much time today. Oh, my bad. I didn't mean to worry ya. It's not like I'm worried or anything. It's just... Natsuki glances at her. She's holding the third volume. Oh, right. That. I'm sorry, something just came up recently. We can get started now if you'd like. Jeez. If something's bothering you, you can just tell me to go away, you know. Assuming you don't want to talk about it. She mumbles that last part, so I might have heard it. Nah, it's okay. It's not really that big of a deal. Just a bit concerned about Sayori is all. Sayori? Yeah, she seems distant today. I don't know. She says she's just tired, but there's something in the back of my mind telling me it's more than that. Natsuki takes a moment to reflect on what I just said. I think you're just being paranoid, Richie. If she doesn't want to tell you, then tell you why she's feeling down, then it's probably nothing really important. She's your best friend, so I think she'd come to you first if anything happened. Yeah, I guess you're right. Maybe I'm just paranoid. Guess you get that way when you've known someone as long as I've known Sayori. You've been friends for a while, right? Yep, about as long as I can remember. You must really care about her. The expression on Natsuki's face, it almost seems a bit jealous? Well, as my best friend, yeah. I can see where this conversation is going and try to change subjects. Anyway, as you said, we don't have much time. Want to get started? Yeah, sure. Okay, everyone. As time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Alright, poem time. Let's do this. It's good to see you taking poetry seriously, Richie. Yeah, truthfully, I wasn't really sure how much I'd like writing poems, but coming here made me realize how enjoyable it can be. Looks like you've really been influenced by Natsuki too. Eh? Have I? Did you write specifically for her? What? No, I didn't. Who gave you that impression? Never mind. It's a nice poem, by the way. Ah, thank you. Now awkward silence descends upon us. It's good to see you making friends, though. Seeing you get closer to them, seeing you happy, makes me happy too. I turn to look at her, but she's deliberately avoiding eye contact as she aimlessly fiddles with a pen in her hand. Her words really don't match her demeanor. No sense in questioning it, though, as I already know what the response would be. How was your nap, by the way? Yeah, it was great. Really helped. I'm fully aware that she didn't nap at all. The fact she went along with the lie further confirms my suspicions. I opened my mouth to call her out on it, but then I stopped remembering Natsuki's words. Maybe Natsuki was right. Perhaps I am just overreacting. At this point, as she pointed out, Sayori is my best friend. Then again, it's not like we've really been acting as like best friends over the past few years. There's clearly some distance between us, as much as I don't want to admit it. All I can do now is let her know that I'm here, that I'm there for her, and respect her boundaries. Sometimes you just have to work with the hand you've been dealt, I guess. Hey, sorry, look, this might sound a bit weird, but I just want you to know that I'm here for you, no matter what's going on. I shouldn't have pried earlier. I should have respected your privacy. It's just hard for me to sit back and do, well, it feels like nothing. It's okay, I appreciate the concern. Thank you. Anyway, Monica told me that she wanted to discuss her festival preparations after everyone was done sharing poems. So I should probably show you my poem now anyway. Here it is. Fairy Tale. Wait, yeah, have I ever said I really liked all the versions of Okay Everyone? Like, it's just one of my favorite songs in the soundtrack. So, what do you think? Wow, Suri, I had no idea you could write like this. Okay, so yeah, I've seen this we've seen this talk before, so I'll just skip ahead. Alright, Natsuki. Alright, let's see it. Oh, you're certainly enthusiastic today, aren't you? Of course. You know, I like your writing. Aw, thanks. Oh, shut up. Natsuki playfully punches my arm. It did take you a while to admit that, didn't it? Admit what? That you like my writing. Well, of course. I had to put you in your place. I had to put you in your place first. If I told you that you're good right off the bat, you would have gotten cocky. It's not like I was shy or something stupid like that. Or like jealous because of your writing skills. That's such a dumb thing to get jealous about. I feel bad for anybody that gets that jealous. Natsuki. Yeah? You're not exactly the most confident in your writing, are you? Natsuki doesn't say a word. Finally, I understand. Natsuki acts so arrogantly to hide her insecurities from other people. If she constantly says that she's the best, people might just end up believing her. I mean, I definitely did. Richie? Be completely honest. Do you like my poems? Natsuki, of course I do. I already told you, your poems are my inspiration. I look up to you as a writer. Thank you. I needed to hear that. It's just that people never take me seriously, you know? All they ever say is that I'm cute or childish. Sometimes I don't want to be cute, but nobody ever listens. I put a lot of effort into my writing, and it seems like you're the only person that truly appreciates it. Yuri just dismisses it because it's not sophisticated enough for her. Natsuki realized that she might have said that a bit too loud as I was talking. Natsuki, I'm sorry that I treated you like that when I first met you. I had no idea how much you hated that, and I'm sorry. Yeah, people can be jerks. They quickly form impressions and don't give people a chance. Which sucks. Yeah, tell me something I don't know. But you can't change people. You just gotta take them as they are. I know. It just makes me mad. Yeah, it is pretty stupid, I'll admit, but that's life. Yeah. We both sit there in silence for a minute. Well, moving on. Can I see your poem? I go to reach for Natsuki's poem, which is sitting on a nearby desk, but she grabs my wrist. No, I mean, it's not any good. And yours is probably way better. Anyway, Natsuki, you know I also like your writing. Besides, you have high standards of yourself. If you say it's bad, then it's more than likely just fine. Okay, here. Just Natsuki turns away from me. Don't I don't want to see you see my face right now. All right. Blue. Oh wait, this is new. This is a new one. It used to be it used to be that all my sight was filled with the shades of black and white. One then one day I found someone and somehow I could see all right. I felt so small and had no clue that everything could have such a hue. But when you came and held my hand, it felt like you had changed my view. A rainbow of colors sprouted out from the trust you showed me without a doubt. My struggles before all faded away. I found what understanding is all about. Whenever I feel like I'm losing my way, and my will starts to shake and shiver and sway, I'll still stand and fight and look to the light. Because when I have you, I won't go astray. Sometimes the sunlight is hidden from view, and shadows will threaten to drown me anew. But I'll start to smile when we talk a while, cause when I'm with you, the skies are blue. Hey, blue skies, get it? What's that look for? If you hate it, then just say it. I won't get mad. What? No, I don't hate it. It was just unexpected. I'm not used to you being this nice to me. Don't say that, dummy. You know what the point of writing is, right? Expressing feelings that you can't say aloud. Yeah, I understand. I'm sorry for not always getting the point. I do try, and thank you for showing this to me. I really like it. I mean, remember that I can think like this sometimes too. And I'm glad you like it. I am the pro, after all. Natsuki's voice is soft and shaky, a stark contrast of her usual bossy tone. Confidence in her voice whenever she's bragging is completely gone. Do you want this back? I have another poem for the others to see. I guess I'll keep it. Okay. Natsuki avoids eye contact as I slip the poem into my bag. Alright, Yuri. Yep, same thing as before. Alright, Monica then. Hey, Richie. I approach Monica wanting to talk about Sayori with her some more. But she takes control of the conversation before I can say anything and immediately jumps to club business. This may come as a surprise, but we have a festival coming up soon. Oh wow, I never would have guessed. Okay, so this seems to be the same dialogue as before. Alright, so yeah, no new dialogue there. Right, so this is the same as before. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and skip ahead. Alright, so... So we went with Sayori last time, so this time let's go... Ski. Because we are doing her route anyways, why wouldn't we? Well, baking does sound like it could be fun. And cupcakes seem like they'd be a two-person task. Trust me, baking is a blast. I guarantee you'll enjoy it. Eh? I thought you wanted to do baking on your own. For the last time, I never said that. Besides, Richie's right. Baking is a two-person job. Oh, I'm sorry, Natsuki. I must have missed that part. Anyway, Sayori, Yuri, will you guys be alright by yourselves? While Yuri looks a bit disappointed, Sayori looks content with my choice. Aw, poor Sayori, man. I really hate to block her off like this. Of course. Yeah, definitely. I'll get the goodie bags done, no problem. And I'll certainly be able to handle the decorations on my own. Oh yeah? Then why'd you make such a big deal out of it working with Richie? Oh. Natsuki just put Yuri on the spot, and she does not look happy about it. Natsuki, I was just making a point that I'd appreciate some help. Unlike you, I wanted to work with Richie because it would be more efficient. Just, what are you... Okay, everyone calm down. Richie has made his choice, and that's final. No more bickering. Natsuki and Yuri angrily eye each other before finally giving up on the argument. My mouth thank you to Monica. She smiles back sweetly. I don't think anyone wants a repeat of the first official day. No, not even Natsuki and Yuri. And especially not Monica. Okay, moving on. Does everyone know what they're doing for the festival? Everyone nods. Sweet! You guys excited for the festival? Oh yeah, definitely. Natsuki's mood quickly changes as the mention of the festival. Everything except for the performance is gonna be awesome. Monica rolls her eyes annoyed. Anyone else? What about you, Richie? You excited? Me? Well, it'll be interesting at the very least. Good enough for me. I'm looking forward to the festival as well, Monica. Yeah, I can't wait. Zoe seems cheered up a bit. That's great to hear. Okay, everyone, remember to bring in your stuff on Monday. Will do. Alright, yep. With that, everyone disperses to grab their things. I start over to Sayori, but a tug of my arm stops me. Hey, where do you think you're going? You have no way to communicating with each other, right? Oh, right. Don't know how that slipped my mind. I guess we should exchange phone numbers. Yeah. Just don't make it weird or anything. Right. Natsuki hands me her phone and I hand her mine. Her phone case is bright pink with black polka dots. Aw. It's about what I expected from Natsuki. Although, the phone itself seems to be one of the older generations. Oh. My phone, on the other hand, is a dark gray and doesn't have a case, just a screen protector. Nothing fancy, but it gets the job done. I put my number into Natsuki's phone, and she does the same to mine. Once we're done, we hand our phones back. Jeez, your contact list is sad. It's basically just Sayori and your parents. Hey, why are you looking at my contacts? I had to put in my number, duh. Well, I'm not a very social person. Figured. Natsuki grins smugly. Okay, I'm gonna go over to your house on Sunday. My house? Yeah, why not? Oh, I just assumed I'd be going over to your house because I'm helping you. My dad would kill me if I had a boy over. That's a bit strict. I doubt my mother would care, since she probably won't be home. Good, that works out just fine. Alright, I'll text you what we need. See you then! Oh, one more thing. Yeah? Thanks for the advice on Sayori. It's appreciated, really. Yeah, sure. I mean, I care about her too, so I don't want you saying the wrong thing and making her worse. Yeah, I wouldn't want that either. Alright then. Just stick to my advice and you'll be fine. Noted. Good, you're finally learning. Okay, see you Sunday. Bye. Natsuki walks out, leaving me alone in the club room. Wait, where's Sayori? I look around the club, find myself alone. Guess she sneaked out while I was talking to Natsuki. She must have not wanted to walk home with me today. Oh well. Whew, it's already Sunday. Oof. Alright. This is actually a good time to leave this video here for now. So, we'll get into baking with Natsuki next time. So, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Be sure to leave a like, comment what you think, share this video with your friends, and be sure to subscribe, click the bell so you don't miss a single notification. I'll see all of you in the next video. Goodbye!
You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a